So yesterday in the shower, I had this brilliant idea. Hey, you know all those features that Unity has to make the game making process easier? Yeah, let's throw all of that out of the window. And so here we are. So your first question might be, why? And to that I say, f off. And your next question might be, so what is available to us? Basically, boom, boom. That's all, and now I can't use the editor at all, except making new scripts, obviously. So what is our first step? Well, since I deleted the camera beforehand so that this one game object is really the only thing present, we have to add it back. So I wrote 3 lines of code, and there we go, we have a camera. I created a second scene where I tested what I needed to add to certain game objects to make them work like I wanted, but do not worry, this one scene will not appear at the end, it is purely for testing. So now that we have a camera, it's time to make the player. I made a game object of the player, but you can't see it yet because there is no sprite, so let's change that. Unity luckily has some sprites already in any new project, so we can just use those. And there we go, a square on the screen. Let's get that bad boy moving. So I made a new player script and started some coding. And there we go, we now have a square on the screen that moves. Now let's add rotation and bullets. This will be the basic of our game, a top-down shooter where you can get more points when you defeat an enemy. You won't be actually getting any points because and there we go, we now have a player that can shoot bullets. I also made the player a bit thinner so you can clearly see clearly. I also made the player a bit thinner so you can clearly see where he's facing. Now to add the enemies. The way I'm gonna do this is I'm going to take the player's position and add an enemy some units away, which is then going to follow the player. When they touch the player, the game will be over. And there we go, an enemy following the player, and when they touch the player, the game closes, which I can show here, because it doesn't work in the editor, you just have to trust me. So, was this a good idea? No. Was it fun though? Yeah, kinda, and I also learned something, so I guess it wasn't a waste of time. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, all that shenanigans. I'm improvising here, alright? Like, this is not even in the script anymore. I just want subscribers, please. So subscribe and leave a like, please. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a nice night.